Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap of the new episode of Sakura Quest, which is on episode 8. Now, this episode right here looks pretty simple, and it looks like to me the objective is going to carry on to possibly next episode, and depending on the way it goes, hopefully it'll go to maybe another new objective, but the only objective I see so far throughout the series is just like reviving the town back to its former glory as it used to be back then. But first of all, we get to be introduced to a couple new characters at the beginning of this episode, which is Sayuri and maybe her and Shiori's parents, and of course Sayuri is actually Shiori's sister, older sister, and she's actually working as a nurse at a hospital, and she's planning to move out soon to live near it because she can't really live in a town where she's at right now, where Manoyama is, and and it only caused some major trouble in the end. Aside from major ruckuses here and there, we have to it that our buddies, on the other hand, are working to the best of their ability to maybe think of a new food product or idea to work on. But apparently it did not go out so well with many of them actually go with convenient store food products, which is not a good thing, not happening, and ain't gonna get you anywhere, obviously. But aside from trying to work things out with certain food products, we have to it that we get to know some guy named Mr. Bear, which he was given that name because he's huge or something. We do get to see his size, but he's actually taken over as a chef at a certain restaurant. And we see to it that Sayuri and Mr. Bear actually know each other. I forgot Mr. Bear's real name, but Mr. Bear is actually the simple nickname to freaking remember anyway. Aside from that, they actually had interest in each other, but they said the same thing to each other as Sayuri heard that it was hard to approach them and they didn't make a promise on that day. I don't know what that promise is, but I really hope we could get more into it maybe later, but I highly doubt it will happen. But aside from major food products of trying to work things out, especially with Sayuri's foods, which apparently she is a little boring on the part, well, that's what the other characters say. Aside from major changes and so forth, we have to it that they actually run into a little small problem with the board. Apparently with the old hag, Ba-san or something. Because she's really upset to see that they put the same date as them for a certain event that they're trying to do. And it's really upsetting. Not to mention, they all tried to apologize, but we have to it that the old man of the Chupacabra Kingdom not made it or something, tried to defend his point here and there. But eventually, we have to it that Shiori, on the other hand, after having a little talk with her father about like growing up and maybe going out with someone or maybe marrying someone, which is something that Shiori is not too aware of, she decides to say that she'll try to take over this project and try to make something that can make everyone happy, all Manoyama, especially the people of tourists, and especially the board meeting people, happy. So I go like, I'm really glad about Shiori. It's like she after she had a little small talk with Mr. Bear and her sister and her father and her family about marriage and so forth, about a couple things here and there, we have to it that she's decided to stand up and decided to take the reins despite her first objections about wanting to take over as a seafood product or something. But whatever. Aside from that, I'm looking forward to see where this goes. And until then, I'll see you guys in my next video. So, alright? I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day. And I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toodaloo.